May the 17th. After 40 years had passed, an angel appeared to Moses in the desert. Then the Lord said to him, "Now come, I will send you back to Egypt." Acts chapter 7, verses 30, 33, and 34. Often, the Lord calls us aside from our work for a season and asks us to be still and learn before we go out again to minister. And the hours spent waiting are not lost time. An ancient knight once realized, as he was fleeing from his enemies, that his horse needed a shoe replaced. The prudent course of action seemed to be to hurry on without delay. Yet higher wisdom told him to stop for a few minutes at the blacksmith's along the road. Although he heard the galloping hoofs of the enemy's horses close behind him, he waited until his steed was reshod before continuing his escape. Just as the enemy appeared, only 100 yards away, he jumped into the saddle and dashed away with the swiftness of the wind. Then he knew his stopping had actually hastened his escape. Quite often, God will ask us to wait before we go, so we may fully recover from our last mission before entering the next stage of our journey and work. From days of heaven upon earth. Waiting, yes, patiently waiting, till next steps made plain will be, to hear with the inner hearing the voice that will call for me. Waiting, yes, hopefully waiting, with hope that need not grow dim. The Master is pledged to guide me, and my eyes are unto him. Waiting, expectantly waiting. Perhaps it may be today. The Master will quickly open the gate to my future way. Waiting, yes, waiting, still waiting. I know, though I've waited long, that while he withholds his purpose, his waiting cannot be wrong. Waiting, yes, waiting, still waiting. The Master will not be late, since he knows that I am waiting for him to unlatch the gate. J. Danson Smith.